Welcome to Psychic Sunday. Start your week with a spiritual tune-up. This is Reverend Carity, your host and your spiritual mechanic. Today we're going to talk about the heart chakra, and this is the fifth lesson out of the Chakra Basics for Empaths series. So if you're just joining us for the first time, there will be links in the space below where you can go and get a review of all the other lessons. And with that, let's get started. First, let's do a quick chakra review. We have covered the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras so far. Root is located in the ass region, the pelvis region, and ASS is also an acronym to help you remember what it's about. It has to do with abundance, stability, and safety. Red is its color, but you want to be open to whatever you experience here. This is true for all the chakras, not just the root chakra. Red is the most associated color. People do experience different things depending on their relationship with energy and the relationship with the chakra and how their body-mind processes the energy. So be open to whatever you experience here. This isn't anything necessarily wrong if you experience something just a little bit different. The emotions associated with it are safety, comfort with the world as a whole, and feeling taken care of. The sacral chakra is located a few inches below the belly button. It has to do with emotional stability, your dominant vibration or emotions, relationships, passion, creativity, and focus. Its associated color is orange, but just like the root chakra, be open to what you experience here. The solar plexus chakra is located at the solar plexus right below the rib cage, and it has to do with worthiness, feelings of empowerment, self-esteem, and how well you are going after your dreams. Yellow is its associated color. The emotions are worthiness, confidence, sense of power, and a connection to the self. The heart chakra overview, this is where we get into the meat of this chakra. It is located in the center of your chest, basically where your heart is, only in the center. The associated colors are green or pink. It depends on the person whether you experience green or pink. Again, do not get too caught up on this. Either one is fine. It's just you're wired slightly different, so you may experience it as pink or green, depending on how your body receives information. This chakra has to do with compassion, caring, and the desire to make the world a better place. This chakra can be in an open or closed state, and it can be either active or inactive. This is one of the simplest to figure out how it's working. So I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Okay, so if you have an open and active heart chakra, then you are going to actively be giving to others, helping others because of the desire to make the world a better place. So it comes from a genuine desire to help make the world a better place overall, and not just an accident by your desire to do something that just happens to be good. So an example of someone who would have an open and active heart chakra: Reiki healers, intuitive counselors, and social workers. Again, these types of professions tend to come from a deep desire to help the world in a large way. And so if someone is in these, you can bet that their heart chakra will likely be open and active. It's not a true 100% of the time because everyone has their own unique relationship with their chakras, but that is my experience. Now, a closed and active heart chakra means someone is actively giving to or helping others because of some other incentive, and they may or may not be they are helping the world, but they don't actually care about that. So for instance, a doctor who is in it for the money but actively helps a lot of people, that is someone who is who has an active but closed heart chakra. A rescue worker who saves lives or really assists people, but who does it for the adrenaline rush. That's someone who has an active but closed heart chakra. They're making the world a better place, but it's for another reason, not because it actually makes the world a better place. An inactive and open heart chakra is someone who desires to make the world a better place, but is not acting on the desire. So an example of someone who would have an open but inactive heart chakra is a college student who doesn't have the time or money to contribute to the world right now, or someone who has a really crappy solar plexus chakra and they feel really disempowered to help others or feels unworthy. So their heart chakra is okay. It's open, but because of the block in the solar plexus chakra, they are inactive. They're not acting on it. And this is one way how the chakras will kind of interact. So if you have a block in one chakra, it will affect the entire balance of the system. Just about every chakra will be affected in some way. And finally, closed and inactive. This is someone who's not helping or giving to others, and they're not interested in doing it either. So a cynic who believes helping others is a waste of time and resources is someone who would have a closed and inactive heart chakra, someone who's been badly damaged by life and doesn't believe that there's anything worthwhile in giving or helping others. Another example is a sociopath, someone who just really doesn't care about other people at all. That's generally the definition of a sociopath, someone who's incapable of feeling guilt or any remorse or genuine connection with people. When it works well, you will have a feeling of compassion for those who are in pain, caring for the world and the inhabitants of the world, a desire to make the world a better place, a desire to share your gifts in a way that benefits others, consistent action to help others, healthy lungs, heart, and circulatory system, pain-free upper back and shoulders. And when you look at your heart chakra through meditation or whatever modality you use, it will be a vibrant green or pink, and it will look whole and complete. It will also feel whole and complete. When it needs a little leaven or TLC, you will feel blame or anger for those who are in pain. It's their fault they experience pain, and this does include self-blame. So if you blame yourself for being in pain, that's a form of self-abuse, and it is also a sign that your heart chakra needs a little TLC. A disregard for the world and its inhabitants, apathy about the world becoming a better place, you just don't care one way or the other, apathy about helping people or sharing your gifts, regardless of what those gifts are, anger at the idea of sharing your gifts with the world. This means you feel almost like you want to hoard your gifts, and giving them to people or sharing them just causes this "why should they get them" type of reaction within you. And you are taking no action to help others, an unhealthy lungs, heart, or circulatory system, and pain in the upper back and shoulder areas. And whenever you look at the heart chakra, it will look dull, or it will have holes, or it will feel closed or constricted. How to give it some love by using your gift of empathy. I recommend using a power pose. This is part of the inner power technique, the sensitive soul solution. And there will be a link below so you can download it for free if you haven't already been introduced to it. And the Superman or Wonder Woman pose is the easiest to use here. And to do this, your shoulders will be relaxed back and down. Your hands will be on your hips. You will be standing with your feet about shoulder width apart, and your head will be held high. So you'll be looking, if you're indoors, about where the ceiling and the wall meet. And as you hold the pose, you want to focus on your breathing. You want to focus anywhere in your body where you experience tension. And once you're relaxed, you place your hands on your heart. It's really important to relax first before placing your hands on your heart. And then you feel the energy and love that flows from your heart and your hands. So you just want to feel that connection for a bit and allow it to just be. Once you feel that connection and you feel good, allow yourself to think about anything that caused resentment and send love to those areas. And just welcome them up. You want it to be organic. There's no need to control or force this. Trust that as they come up, they're coming up to be released. Don't engage with them. Just simply notice them. And as you're doing that, send them love. If anger comes up, send that anger love. If resentment comes up, send that love. If a specific person that has done you wrong comes up, send both the feelings of being wronged and the person love. And once you feel complete with the process, allow yourself to relax. And you can do this as often as you like. So you can choose to just stay and give yourself love through this hand-heart connection, or you can just go through resentments and release and forgive. Do you have any extra tips for working with the heart chakra? Go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And if you found this to be especially helpful, make sure you share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. And if you want your own chakra clearing meditation, you can get it for free at spiritualmechanic.com, where you just enter your email and then you get that free chakra in your inbox within the next 15 minutes from the time you do that. Thank you, and I will see you next time.